didn't even click that.
Forever in this with you. I want you forever in this. I want you forever in this. Forever in this with you. We're back. Episode 12, season 2, take 2. We'll talk about that, but hey, we're back, guys. I'm Brian. This is my beautiful wife, Tiffany. Welcome to Forever and Then Some, a podcast about two married folks that are in love, that are Christians, that are freaking just getting after it, raising children. If you can relate at all, you're in the right place. If you like,
You found us.
you found us. You found the Lord, then you found us. Congratulations. What's up, baby? Happy Monday. It is Veterans Day today.
Yes.
So if you're a veteran or know a veteran, what do? You tip your hat, you stand
your
up.
hat.
At church, we stood up.
Yeah. Honestly, I like what Pastor Joe said. One, I just want to say thank you for your sacrifice and your commitment
And your service.
and your love for this country and everybody in it. It is
Amen.
very much appreciated. But Pastor Joe said when he goes out and he sees somebody wearing like a veteran's hat or shirt, if they're buying themselves, he like buys them their meal.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, that is like, I love that.
Then he told the joke about the bear.
Yeah.
It's like I saw this bear sitting by himself at lunch one day, and he was like, "Oh yeah,
can I get you?
Can I please pay for your food at least?" And the bear told him, "I'm stuffed." It was a stuffed bear. Funny stuff, yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's something nice, like that because like they deserve more than a day.
Yeah,
and they risked their lives. They were willing to give it. So I really like that. Like every once in a while, just give back.
I made it a point to text your dad today because he's the main vet that I know, the only veteran really I talk to on a regular basis. Yeah. Happy Veterans Day. Hopefully, maybe you guys got off. Maybe you guys got some free donuts or whatever the heck you did for Veterans Day. Maybe like you're like Papa and didn't do anything, hopefully. But it sounded like he worked today. So
when I got home, he was inside or to their house. He was home.
But when you got there this morning, he wasn't there.
He wasn't.
So he worked.
Yeah.
Good job, Daryl. Way to get after
That's
it.
That's him. He enjoys it.
Yeah, he does like his work. But yeah, we're back. It's been a couple weeks. We gotta update you guys on some stuff. I'll tell you what isn't updated. Tiffany's still smashing my chair like crazy over here, but I don't even care.
It's really your fault for having a chair.
I have a huge chair and you have a small chair, and we have to be close together. So every time you rotate in your round chair, you smash the arms of my huge chair.
Yeah,
I got to get you a chair that's like this because yours is super wide.
Yeah, I mean,
mine is too. Mine is
huge. Way wider than mine.
I know. It's just we're working against each other. Last episode we did was before Halloween. It was the Monday before Halloween, so we hope everybody had an amazing Halloween. Hopefully you got out there, you got spooky, you knocked on some doors, you got some good candy. Hopefully there was no freaking weird drugs or weirdness in your candy.
You just got the treat.
Yeah, hopefully you get the treat. You didn't get tricked into eating a razor blade. That would super suck.
I saw this video of a mom going over. Clearly, I mean, I think it was a skit, but
yeah,
she goes over to her neighbor's house and they have the Ferrero Rochers. Is that the ones that I like with the
with the gold wrapping?
So she takes it over and she goes, "My son was so happy that you gave this to him, and I was too. It's my favorite chocolate, and I was planning to eat majority of these." And she goes, and then I go and I unravel it, and it was covered in Brussels sprouts.
Oh my gosh!
And all of them, and the guy's laughing. She goes, "I don't think this was very funny.
Sick joke.
It was very disappointing, and my son's going to be disappointed." And he was like, "It's trick or treat. You got tricked.
You got tricked. You didn't get the treat. If you would have got the other pack of Ferrero Rocher, they would have actually been chocolate. These ones were. You could have. That had to be a prank because you can smell Brussels sprouts from 2 miles away.
Right. The moment you opened that thing, it was like,
Yeah, dude. We had Brussels sprouts at Longhorns last week, and remember you brought them home.
Yeah.
And we got in the car. We went to, dude, you know what else we didn't talk? All right, so we recorded this episode really tired one night, and I ruined the mood. I ruined it, dude. The angle wasn't good. Nothing looked good to me. I was just tired. and then we recorded it, and I spent so much time trying to get the angle right again and trying to get the setup looking good again that the camera died because we hadn't charged it. But we haven't been. Oh yeah, we have. We've been on since Mariah's birthday because Halloween was after Mariah's birthday. The last time we recorded, we talked about Mariah's birthday, but we did go and celebrate Mariah's birthday. You guys went shopping that last weekend, and well, 2 weekends ago now because today's Monday. It's Veterans Day. We'll break down what we did last weekend, but we went shopping. We went to Top Golf, and we were smacking balls, and I won.
Yeah, I sat inside.
Yeah, no, you did. They wouldn't, dude. They wouldn't let more than 8 people stand in
We
the
had
thing.
9 people.
They wouldn't let. They were
One
like
extra
only
person.
8 people. We were like, bro, that's so stupid.
You guys are all like 17. Why do you care this much?
Right, dude. What the heck? But yeah, we did that, and that was fun. I've been wanting it. Your brothers just like to smack them as hard as they can go, and I was like, you know what? Let me actually try and play. So once I like got comfortable, I wish we would have played another game because then I was like, dang, if we would have gotten comfortable, I would have got the hang of this.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I've had the want to like golf in my older age of being 34. But yeah, we did that. We had an amazing Halloween. I hope that you guys had a safe one too. But the baby, we weren't sure how it was all going to go. We know Mariah had a plan to hang out with her friends, which saved us because the place that we usually trick or treat, we might have talked about it last season, but it is packed. It's where
we told them that we were going to somewhere different the last one.
I know we told them that we were going somewhere different last episode, but we found out where we were going. It was a cool neighborhood. It was busy, but it wasn't like overly busy because the place we normally go every year,
it's like going to a theme park.
It is literally like once the sun goes down, there's lines to the front of the houses, and there's like everybody does it up beautifully. It's a beautiful neighborhood, and they go crazy. But I think that the baby being 2, and
she wouldn't have been comfortable.
She would not
around.
have been happy. She would have been losing her mind probably and crying a lot. Because even in the situation we put her in, like the trick or treating we did was very like mild and chill, and she at first was like, "I don't like this," but by the end of the night, that baby did not want to let go of my hand, did not want to stop walking. And we went to 2 more houses. She didn't
like it. She was just very like, what is happening?
Yeah, when people crowd around her, when there's people that she doesn't know and they crowd around her, she doesn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, that only happened a couple times. But yeah, there was sometimes, you're all sharing the sidewalk and kids are stopping and they're gathering. Yeah. There was one point where she was like getting surrounded by kids and she's like, get me out of here.
Like we were like, oh, we got to keep going. Good seeing you guys. We got to go. We got to go. She got by one exorcist animatronic and one nun costume.
Yeah.
She saw that nun costume. I brought her over there to see what would happen.
Because she tends to not be scared of Halloween stuff.
Yeah, she like learned to put her bucket up. So by that time, she put her bucket up to the person in the costume. But when she like
made eye contact,
looked up to see that it was this person in the nun costume, she like eyes got big and she yanked my arm super hard.
Like, we're out of here.
But other than that, by the end of the night, and it was dark and everybody was dying. It was dying out. She wanted to go to 2 more. We went to 2 more houses after trying to get her in the car.
Yeah, she was like, I'm not quite done.
She loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was like
it was great.
She was so cute. She was Belle from
Beauty and the Beast.
And she was so cute and glowy. Her dress glowed.
It did.
It was like has lights tucked under it.
Such a beautiful little princess.
Yep. So yeah, Halloween is over. We're on to a new season. But let me tell you, guess what? Guess what I got to do? Well, I'm not gonna get on it long. Don't worry. I won't waste the whole episode talking about the one thing I care about.
Halloween Horror Nights.
I got to go, dude. The second to last night. Wednesday came around. We got paid. I said, babe, I won't spend any. You won't have to send me any money for this, which I still spent some money eating there. Mm-hmm. But I didn't have to spend any of your money, our money, bill money, or anything like that on the ticket. And I went by myself. This is the first time I ever went by myself. I was there I got there at like 3:30 in the afternoon for Stay and Scream. If you have a pass, you get to go early. You get in an hour early. I was betting on that to get everything done. I made a mistake by going in the busiest house of the event first. So my first wait was an hour, and I wasted that hour that I usually get. Whatever, it worked out. I was there from like 3:30 in the afternoon till 2 in the morning. and we had to go to church the next morning.
Yep. But you got up and
But
went
I
to
did them
church.
all. I got all the houses
We
done.
had to get up and go to church and then out to eat.
Yeah,
And
we
then
went.
Top Golf.
That's when we went to Top Golf and all that. Yeah, it was. It's like a. It felt like a. I don't know. I didn't talk to you about it much because I honestly knew that you didn't want me to go, so I didn't bring it up much or like talk to you about it much because I knew that you just didn't want to hear it.
That's not true. I
I
mean, I
know.
don't
I
want
know
you.
you enjoy. I know that you appreciate that I enjoy it, but right now, this next year, I promise to you, this is my promise. I'm going to save for it this year coming up. I'm gonna have my own savings, put like $10 here, $5 here, and save for it. So I'm not like right now. I'm waiting for payday because
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like the last couple years in a row, like I literally abruptly bought my ticket last minute.
Yeah.
And I know it annoys you, but
It's not that. I think think you're getting annoyed with you wanting to go separate with like when we have a lot going on
yeah,
financially and you're spending it regardless if you saved it. I feel like that money could have gone elsewhere for us.
yeah, but
So that I think you're getting that mixed up with the fact that I don't ever want you to go. I just think yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna just abruptly. I'm going every year. Clearly, this is something that I'm gonna do. So I might as well not abruptly do it and have to spend money. I will save and not take any money from our card and have a savings for it. So I'm not like because I still went and spent like $50 eating and stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't, and I want to like save the money and do it right. I've always talked about wanting to do it right. So I want to do express and stuff like that, which is super expensive. But whatever, I'll save up for it. Maybe do some door dashing. Save up. But yeah, it was super fun. I did all 10 houses. It was a weird year. The year was off. I think all the houses were really good, but I felt like the whole like vibe of it was not the greatest. It was one of the like the year was lacking a little bit. But I think I was just so excited to be there and like I was by myself. So I
Right.
got to like I know that sounds depressing to some people, but for me I was in heaven because I could just do what I wanted to do. I FaceTimed you a couple times.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like went at my own pace, and I think that's why I got everything done and was able to stay until 2 in the morning. Because when you're with a group, you start to feel bad if one of somebody's like everybody else is getting tired. I want to see everything. Like you guys love it or like to go, but you don't nerd out about it like I do. Like I want to soak it in. I want to sit in the scare zones and soak it in and really feel the event out.
Right.
I feel like there's only 3 scare zones. The other 2 were photo things because the first scare zone was just chainsaw guys with the Halloween Horror Night sign, and they had the icon surreal and sinister up above there like talking, but it wasn't scary. It's like
Right.
not a scare zone. And then honestly, Blumhouse was literally just people on. There was people walking around, but mainly it was everybody crowding
Yeah.
around Megan.
I don't think any of their scare zones are scary anymore.
They're not super scary, but
They used to be
the
like
Demon Queens this year was super cool.
yeah.
Yeah, super
They
cool.
used to be scary though.
Yeah, no.
They like actually used to be like a free like it almost felt like you were getting like an extra haunted house.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said this year about Insidious was like, oh, it's good to know that they could bring in a house still that is super scary because it was scary.
Yeah.
But that like Insidious is scary. The music and stuff they use, the red
Yeah.
faced demon, that stuff is creepy regardless.
Right.
So like they just went
I think
they
should
did a
just
lot
have
of like they did a lot of like scary here, scary here, scary here. So you're
they
like,
should
what
have
the
them like rated more like I get people are taking their kids, which I think that's ridiculous because you're
yeah,
ruining it for everybody else
yeah,
that enjoys it.
like
But
that's what
like
everybody
they should
talks
have
about.
them like rated for like if you can handle it, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
Busch
they can
Gardens
still
has
have like the
sections that are
scariest houses.
Busch Gardens has NC-17 warnings,
Yeah.
but I mean nobody sticks to
But
it.
but I
But
think
yeah,
that's more for like the gore and
yeah,
stuff. I mean
it's all
like
about gore for
for the
sure.
scare.
Yeah,
Like this is a level 2, 3 or something like that. So you
right.
know like if you're a super scary person and this says like 10 and 10 is the high, you're not going to want to go in there.
Yeah,
And if you do going on there, you're going in at your own risk because they told you. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
It's just gotten so busy that they have to appeal to all types of people, and it is what it is. I love it.
I know.
I
It's just
love it
gotten
so
busier.
much. It's
It's
so
not as
busy.
scary. and they're charging more.
Yeah. We talk every time it gets brought up. You're like, it's too much money, and
It
it is a
is.
lot
I
of
mean,
money.
it doesn't. I mean, does that really honestly make sense to you though? That it's just like now it's busier, so you have to really strategically
Strategically,
plan your
yeah,
trip and know that like no matter how tired you are, you have to stay till the end if you want to get everything done.
yeah. If you don't got express or you're not going multiple nights, it's hard to get everything done.
And like, there's gonna be houses that you walk through and you're not gonna get scared on.
Yeah,
And like that's the whole point of going to a haunted house is to get scared. So I just think it's a little bit ridiculous that you have less ability in the time that you're there to do what you want to do
yeah,
without go, and that
yeah,
you also run the risk of more likely than not at least two houses. I'd say probably at least two houses out of all the houses usually don't get like scare me at all.
yeah. There's always like,
And I just think that's for the how much it's gotten when like they used to have so much better scares when it was cheaper.
yeah,
That doesn't make sense to me.
yeah. Inflation, bro. Maybe Trump is in office now. Horror
Can you
Nights will
talk to
go down.
Universal?
Maybe inflation will go down a little bit there too. But no, I had a blast. I love it. I love it. I end up going every year, even when we say we're not. I was pretty adamant on saying I wasn't going to go this year at some point, but yeah, I loved it. So that's how I literally ended my spooky season like that. Horror Nights, and it will stay till 2 a.m, but I really only stayed till 1 because of daylight savings. It changed. I looked at the clock going into the last house and watched all the houses say closed, and I looked up and it was 1 a.m and not 2, and I was like, oh, I get to sleep 5 hours instead of 4 tonight.
What a win.
I'm not gonna lie though, my old person, me being older, showed. Because I had to take a lot of breaks. I took a lot of sitting down and relaxing. I literally just slow and steady. I literally went to the car and laid back in the seat like a little bit because my back was hurting and took 3 Tylenols and charged my phone for 30 minutes at like 11 o'clock. And then ate some snacks I put in a cooler and then went back. And the only thing that I tried on the actual Horror Nights menu was the s'mores, and it was delicious. It was a little bit much, but it was
I think
delicious.
that'd been the one thing I wouldn't have tried. There were so many other good options.
But it was, I had already eaten my dinner, and it was just, I just needed a snack, a pick me up, and I didn't want to eat like freaking gumbo or I don't forget what they
They had
had.
those fried macaroni bites.
There weren't actually
ones.
macaroni; it was just cheese.
No, there were noodles in there.
No, I don't think there was. They're like black. They're supposed to look burnt.
No, you're talking about the jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Next year, I want to save up for it to actually try all that stuff without destroying our budget because it is so close to us preparing for Christmas.
Yeah.
So, and then I literally,
and it's usually either right before we've had a baby or gonna be right.
Right, we're about to have
like,
a baby in a couple months. Sick silencer, bro.
I thought I silenced it.
But yeah, we literally, that day took out the Christmas stuff, so I ended my spooky season and then came home that night and there was Christmas stuff out.
Yeah,
and the next season started.
But we're still not finished.
No, we're slowly starting, but from outside it looks like we're in it.
Yeah, but we still got to put out lights outside. I got to put out my Santa sleigh out there.
Yeah, we got the tree. The
do.
tree is up, but it has to be decorated and relit because the freaking lights on it died.
I am officially gonna. That's what I want to save for is a Christmas tree. Because I mean, my tree's so beautiful, though.
But we could find one just as beautiful.
Yeah, I know, but they're not as full. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to like really research to find out. Like everybody's like into those like super like I want to say like rustic, like it's supposed to look more like a real tree, I guess, and you can like see through it. I don't want that.
You want
okay,
a nice full
I
guy.
want a full, beautiful tree.
Mm-hmm.
And
our tree is nice.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna have to research.
The lights. It has lights built into it, and those lights went out. Like two tiers of them weren't working, and one was, or something like that. It was like half.
But even the ones that were working were like flickering like crazy. They're not gonna stay on.
We started cutting them out, and
my mom was like, "You probably should just cut them all out," and then like
we tried.
You should do layer by layer with the new lights.
Yeah.
and then leave them on, and then now they're just like on there. So that's pretty smart. But I was like, too late. I already started with some lights, and I also not doing that. It took a long
It's
time.
hard work.
I
We don't
cleaned
got
off.
the
I
work in
did like
us.
4 branches, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
Right. So yeah, that's that Christmas. I mean, you set up some decorations. It feels
It
Christmassy
did.
in
It
here.
does.
Our 14-year-old came downstairs and made sure that we knew that she thought it was
It was
insane
ridiculous.
that we were setting up for Christmas so early, but that's all right.
Yeah. Even though I told her, and't been saying it for like months now, I was like, we're gonna have to decorate for Christmas early because I cannot do it this
Yeah.
year when it gets closer.
Yeah, and that was that 2 weekends ago? That was last weekend. And then this weekend that just passed was a worship weekend, baby.
Yes.
Another worship weekend.
So it was 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, technically this is Monday now. But yeah, worship I think went good this week. I liked the song that they chose for me. It was really good. I
Yeah,
think
you
all
did
the
a really good
songs.
job.
Thank you. I did all the songs were super good. I think that each weekend that comes by, I get more and more prepared. You see me? Don't do it. I wasn't scratching my leg.
Why would you bring it up? I just looked down.
You looked down at my leg, and I wasn't scratching. um, Speaking of worship, we no, I think that I'm getting more and more comfortable. I don't think I was really nervous at all this weekend at all. Like, but I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe not the actual weekend, but the week
I had a
of.
breakdown on Monday because
I
I
was
was like,
like,
I don't know anything. What was I freaking out about?
them not being there for the next following weekend and like having to
Oh,
like do two
I
and
did.
not knowing if you knew the songs.
See, I was talking to Chris about this actually. I get more stressed out about rehearsal than I do the weekend because I want to go into rehearsal and like know everything, and I usually go into rehearsal not knowing much, which is the whole thing. They're teaching us the
I
songs, but we talked about it already, but and it makes sense. Like everybody knows the songs mainly. They've been doing it for forever. So I'm the only one coming in where the songs are brand new. So they have to spend a little extra time with me on my
mm-hmm.
song, and that always makes me feel terrible but they're always reassuring and being like, "Your voice sounds amazing on the song. It's gonna
No,
be
because
so
it's
good."
different. I also think, like I said, well, it's you guys aren't going to see that one probably, but we recorded originally. We did this, and I told like people that do music are so judgy about music
Yeah,
and like judging other artists. So I think
that in my brain, I'm judging
you're
myself.
judging
Yeah,
yourself and
for
you're
sure.
expecting them to do the same.
But they're not.
They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, you're just crazy. That's what I told Chris, and he was like, dude, rehearsal is for learning. You're supposed to be learning the song.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to be more. But what happened is that I'm doing 2 weeks in a row. So this past weekend that passed, on Sunday, yesterday, so 2 days ago for y'all, our leaders, Melanie and Charles, they had to go on a mission, and our pastor Joe, we're going on a mission to Italy. So they won't be here this week. So there's no rehearsal this week. We rehearsed last week for this week. So I had 2 rehearsals back to back, and I just felt like I had to learn or not five. I had to learn almost 8 songs. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, this is so much. So on Monday, Tuesday morning, yeah, it was Monday. Monday morning, I was like, I'm just not ready, and it ended up being fine. And I don't know why I freaked out. Good stuff. But yeah, we got another word. I felt like worship went great this week.
It did.
It
Yeah.
went good. I did fumble. I think the only time that I didn't mess up a lyric a little bit, and they're not terrible, like people didn't even notice, but the only time I nailed it all the way through was the 2 practices, and when you came and see me. And I'm not gonna lie, the only time I feel a little bit nervous is when you guys are there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just weird knowing that there's people out there that like know you. I just like
I'd
I
say
know
you
they
can.
know me out there, like, but there's something weird about like
I'm gonna be
performing
always
for
gonna
your.
be the one like.
I know, I know, but it was a good song. Good
Like,
plans.
y'all heard that?
I love
That
that
was a
song.
remix. Yeah.
They gave me a lot of compliments. Like the team did this week. They were like, "Man,
Nice.
that song is perfect for you." And
You're always coming out of there saying you're getting compliments.
I didn't have anybody come up to me from like from what is it called? I don't know why I'm slipping with the word, but nobody from the church actually came. Like the team let me know, like, bro, this song's
Yeah.
perfect. I'm excited though. I already got my schedule for next month too, and Austin's with me every time, so I got my little cheat sheet. Put my harmony.
Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
I thought you said the other guy.
Dan is
Dan.
my saving grace, but Austin, I usually match harmonies with whoever the other male is.
Oh,
So I have
okay.
him there, so I'll be good. And he's there this week too. So
Nice.
but yeah, super stoked. We're gonna get that done. We're gonna get a couple more weeks. I mean, we're gonna be updating you out throughout the weeks beforehand. I don't know how we're gonna do the podcast when we get to it, but
Get to what?
we are officially 2 weeks away from leaving for Thanksgiving vacation.
Oh,
North
what are you
Carolina,
talking about?
baby.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I need a vacay.
I
How
don't
do you
want to move.
how do you feel about driving in the car with a 2-year-old for 8 hours?
I feel all right. We're just gotta take lots of breaks.
I feel a lot better knowing that we're taking a break in the middle of it and staying overnight at a hotel, and
On the
then
way there. On the way
I don't care
back will
about
be.
the way home. We can take our time.
See, I was thinking maybe on the way there it's probably more exciting and you're like excited for the trip.
Yeah,
And
on
then
the
on
way
your
home, you're
home
just
you're
like,
like,
I want to get home.
yeah. So, but I mean, there's no
I
way to really do it on the way home, or else we'd be getting back on Sunday, and I don't want to do that.
No, yeah, you don't want to get back on Sunday and then have to go straight to work the
No.
next day. That sounds real stupid.
So,
But it's going to be beautiful out there. Big old dude.
try to take maternity shoots while we're out there.
Yeah. I want to I wanted to try and shoot a clip too or something in the mountains.
Yeah.
But yeah, maternity for sure. You just got to bring the camera with us.
Yeah.
Document the whole house. Maybe we could shoot the podcast in the house.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'd have to bring the mics.
I don't know how much room we're gonna have. We'll see.
Bro, the thing's huge. You just find a corner somewhere.
I'm
Look
talking about in the car.
this could all fit in a backpack. You know I would make it happen. But we'll see. We might be able to do it that Sunday. Actually, when we get back, that might be a better plan.
Yeah, we have a birthday party that Sunday.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm so excited.
But yeah, we need a getaway.
Yeah,
It feels
I'm
like
excited because I feel like it's giving me a break
Yeah.
from like having to do stuff, anything really, and then coming back and it being Christmas time, and I feel like by the time we get back, I'll have like, let's see, how many weeks do I have right now left?
You have
I want to say 11
have
weeks.
like two months and 1 week or something. I don't know. We're getting close.
So I just feel like these 2 weeks are about to fly by before we go. So I have 11 weeks right now. So 10, 9, 8. So I'll have 8 by the time we come back. So we'll be exactly at
2
2 months
away. Yeah.
And that'll fly, hopefully.
I think it's flying right now,
ready.
but I'm not the one that's pregnant with a
Yeah,
hernia.
days are long.
I'm just dealing with.
Like, it's so funny that days are long because I literally feel like at the same time they're flying by, but physically they feel like they're going, because I wake up in the morning, get Everly ready, get myself ready, get Everly ready, Mariah get her to get in the car. We head the car, drop Mariah off, then drop the baby off to wherever she's going, head to work. I usually get to work around 9, and lately I've been leaving around 1 to 2, leaving work.
Yeah.
Then I have to go pick up Mariah, and I go pick up the baby, and then I come home, I cook dinner, and it's bedtime.
Yeah.
But like, used to, I would work an 8-hour shift in there and still do a lot of that stuff. Well, I wouldn't pick up Mariah because I was working.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
It just feels like I'm doing so much.
You're just
less,
on go all the time.
But I'm like, geez, dude.
You're just having to constantly go everywhere, and
Yeah.
that's how when the baby was first born, that's how my schedule was.
Right.
Because I'd work the 8 hours super early, and then I wouldn't drop them off. You've always dropped them off, but I would pick them up.
Well, you'd pick Mariah from school, then pick up the baby.
Then pick up, or vice versa, pick up the baby that
Yeah.
day, which was hectic. I mean, no matter what, having kids, and now Mariah's doing soccer. That's something else that started since last time we were on. She started soccer. She's loving it.
Yeah. So
But that's kind of nice, though. We get to go together You get to nap, and I I get to
I do like her practice hours.
yeah, because
Because if I get off at 1 or 2, I get to go home and take an hour nap.
Yep.
Which I've only been able to do it once thus far. But
the option's there.
I am looking forward to it.
Yep. It's 3 days a week.
Yeah, because I literally last time I think it was a 2-hour nap, and I was like, oh no, I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Slept just fine.
Slept like a
Slept just fine. I actually felt like
baby.
a normal human being for like 48 hours.
Jeez.
So.
Yeah. I mean, thank goodness that you're not working super crazy hours, because with what you got going on now, I don't think you'd be handling it well.
No,
But at the same time, when you're doing less, sometimes your body
I
is
don't
more
know, because
tired.
when
And
I was working my normal hours right before we closed for the renovation, and I was struggling getting through the day. There were like days where I was like hunched over, like just
hurting.
in the back room, like praying to God, like nobody come to
Please.
find me.
Right.
Like,
Help me,
just let
please.
me like be here. And I would hide all the time. I'm not even lying. Hopefully nobody hears that. I would be working. I would just be like on
You'd
my
just be
computer
hiding, working.
hiding. No, I don't. I'd get my
Oh, my
computer
bad.
out and I would do some like stuff and hide, so
Uh-huh.
nobody could find me, because they'd find me for dumb stuff. And I was like, come on,
Just
just
leave
use
me
your
be.
brain for a minute. Leave me
Use your
alone.
own brain.
Use your own brain for a minute. Just think, or text me. Don't come and find me and ask me. So I have to get up and help you. I don't
Right.
want to. No, it was rough towards the end. I really was struggling. So I don't think I would be. I think I would be already on maternity leave, and we'd be in so much trouble.
We'd be broke as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost done.
It's
Thank the
almost
Lord,
done.
it's almost done. We'll have this
Yeah,
baby.
I'm just so nervous for afterwards, because like the C-section with Everly was so rough afterwards. It was so rough. I was immediately like, we're never doing this again. Somehow got myself in this situation
3
again,
weeks
and
later, you're like, let's do it again.
and now I'm also getting my hernia repaired all in the same
I think
time.
the hernia is a big reason why this has been so rough.
Oh, for sure. It's number one reason. Other than that, I think I would have felt fine this pregnancy. My sciatic has hurt me only like once really bad, but it hurt me this one time really bad, worse than Everly did the whole entire time. I actually had to go to the chiropractor because
Yeah, that was last week.
yeah, I was like stuck on the floor and couldn't get up. And Brian had already left work. And I was like,
I left work for late too,
yeah,
because you were hurting
I was
so bad that I
struggling
was
so
like,
bad.
all
Yeah.
right, I'll do this and this and this real
Yeah.
quick before I leave.
And then you left, and I was like, let me just get on the floor and see if that'll help. Bad idea. I couldn't get up, and Everly was like whining, and I was like screaming for Mariah to come down to help, because I couldn't get up to get Mariah. And it was a mess. And I was like, oh my God, I'm either going to call Brian. He's going to be so irritated that he just left for work, or I'm going to have to call 911.
Called 911. I look at the door,
I
the
can't
ring
get up.
doorbell in the fire department. So I'm like, another fire. Oh no.
Here's the code to the door. Come in. I can't get up.
I have to change the code now. The firefighters know it.
Firefighters know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just been really rough. And I'm just worried about the recovery for both of them, because I seen my dad, how much the hernia surgery hurt him. He's a pretty tough guy, and he doesn't ever like say anything. And you could see in his face that he was hurting. And I was like, no. So now I'm gonna have 2 cuts and
two incision cuts.
2 incisions.
One's gonna be real tiny though.
One's gonna be real tiny, but I don't know why it's gonna. It's I guess apparently it gets really sore.
Well, yeah. I mean, when they're in there messing around, it's gonna get sore.
So I'm gonna have either my I'm gonna have my top half sore, and then my lower abdomen. So abdominal.
Jeez, now I can't talk. Abdominal
Pain.
So much pain.
I'm nervous. As it gets closer, I have to not think about it, because I like want to cry. I'm like, no, I'm so scared. Can't you do it for me?
What? Do everything?
Yeah.
Have the baby?
Yeah. Let's just like
Nope.
bump bellies.
Sorry. Worst that you'll get out of me is, I don't know.
The worst I'll get out of you?
I said the closest thing. I meant like the closest thing to that you'll get out of me, and we don't talk about poop on this podcast anymore.
Oh my God, babe.
So
yeah.
Anyways, the holidays have officially started. You want to know why? Because everything that we watch is freaking theme park related. And in the theme park world, just like Halloween starts way too early, Christmas starts way too early, even though we wanted it to start.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I'm playing along with it because I love Christmas.
You're playing along with it?
I'm fine.
You enjoy it.
I love it. I love Christmas. I love Halloween too, but I love
The first
Christmas.
time, our first Christmas together, you're like, I was like, shut up.
This is what we do. We're a family,
You love
and we
this.
set it up early. You love me. You love this. Christmas. I'm like, okay, okay, oh, don't kill me. But yeah, all the vloggers and bloggers are hitting up the Jollywood Nights and the Christmas, very Merry Christmas events.
There's nothing
Something
like
that,
Christmas with kids.
if you want to have the argument, or you want to have two sides of this, she talks about Horror Nights being not worth the money. Jollywood Nights and Very Merry not worth the money. But you also think that, so I guess
Say,
it
hold
is
on,
an
wait a
argument.
minute.
I
I think those are less worth the money.
and you know what's funny? I was listening to Tim Tracker's podcast
Uh-huh.
today, and they said exactly what I was saying. That Jollywood looks more like an adult, like a date night, like.
So
And
that
I
girl
remember I
Hope,
was like, we should do that together if we ever did it. And you were like, I could not go to that without my kids.
yeah.
I think we should still if we ever
Well,
do
the
it.
thing is like it's still character based, and there's still like characters that like your kid would love
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see, and Everly loves the holidays. I thought she was just gonna be a Halloween girly,
No, she loves all
but she keeps
holidays.
saying Merry Christmas
Merry
and Santa.
Christmas.
We have like this little Santa by our fireplace. She loves him,
Yep. And
and
she's all about it.
she's like Santa. I'm like, all right, girl, yeah, you're my type of lady.
Yeah.
Christmas,
I think she's just like seasons. Let's do it.
yeah.
What season are we
What
in next?
decorations?
What's this
I'm in.
Thanksgiving? I thought it was Christmas. Yeah, but Jollywood, dude. Yeah, these things are so expensive. It's $160 to $180 to go to
Yeah.
Jollywood. Sometimes 200. And Very
No,
Merry starts at 180
Very
and goes
Merry
goes
is
over
the more
200.
expensive one. Yeah,
Yeah, but not by much, by like $20.
the highest ticket for that is 180, and at the most like 250.
No, not even 209 was the highest one I could
Really?
find, or like
Mara was saying there was
212.
250.
No, it was 180. That video, if you look at the thumbnail for that video, he says is $190 worth Jollywood Nights.
Oh, I don't know.
They're both. I mean, they're not far off of each other. It's just super expensive. I mean, it does look super cool. Like we love Disney. Obviously, we love going to the parks. It looks fun, and if we had the expendable money, we probably maybe would go if we could afford it. But for what it is, like,
I just think you could have such like a cool night in with your kids for that amount of money. Like you could buy everybody PJs, everybody snacks, put on some movies, put on
yeah,
and like do up or like or you could go, go to the place where you could do ice skating
right,
and do all that stuff and save money compared to going to that.
yeah,
It just does. And like they have Santa there, and it's like the line from Santa is
is
40 minutes
ridiculous.
long, and I can go to see Santa anywhere.
That's the one thing I was like,
It,
that I was like, okay, it's like an after hours event, so I thought a lot less people would there will be there, which there is less people there than a regular day. But the people there is because the lines to the rides are low. They said that I was
at
listening.
Jollywood,
Yeah, definitely a Jollywood over Very Merry. Very Merry is this a
like
big thing. It looked
they
insane.
are still low because
It's
seven
less
mine
people.
mine trains was like 45 minutes I think instead
As
of like the
opposed to
over
like an
the
hour and a half.
60 or yeah. And then I think 30 minutes was for Tiana by you. So I mean, it's definitely not as busy because people are more worried about getting pictures with the characters and their special outfits than the ride. So I wouldn't say it's less busy. I just think they're going towards other things rather than the
Yeah,
rides.
there's shows,
Yeah,
and then there's the cookies and the hot chocolate everybody's freaking out about. Which, from what I understand, it's almost the same cookie.
it's like that sugar cookie,
There's two sugar cookies, one's red, one's green.
but that even the
Then
gingerbread
there's
man cookie is like a sugar cookie
the
style.
but it is a gingerbread cookie, so it's a little bit different, but basically the same. And then there's that. But then there's that. I don't think it's one that's with the event. I think
It
it's.
is
Is it
the
okay?
chocolate chip.
The chocolate chip pretzel. That's
Mhm.
the only one that I was like, ooh,
I love a chocolate chip cookie, but like pretzels and
with the salt.
pecans in it and salt and
Oh,
maybe a little bit caramel.
shut up.
I might make those.
You have to.
Yeah,
There is chocolate chip
I
cookies
don't
you can
have
make down there.
pretzels though,
No,
and I have no more toffee.
that's fine. You just
But I
make
do
chocolate
have the
chip cookies.
nuts.
Just make
I
chocolate
don't
chip
like just
cookies.
chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, but it's about both of us, not just you.
I like them. Whatever, dude. But yeah, Jollywood and Very Merry. That's what's going on with what we're
Yeah.
watching.
And the thing is, you are mostly taking your kids to that event. So you think if you're a family of 4, how much is it costing you?
$800. That's
That's
what Tim
crazy.
and Nick were talking about. They're like, it would be like $800 for Nick to take his 2 kids and his wife. And
No.
we're a house of
4 right now,
4.
but we'll be 5.
We'll be 5. Dang, 5 people.
Yeah,
Disney's gonna
it's
get real
expensive.
expensive. It's expensive to be magical.
Yeah, it is. But well, on the normal park days, I think like the pass, especially being in Florida, and you get the discount,
Yeah,
the
and
annual
we have
pass holders,
season passes, so we can go whenever. Really.
it's it's a nice cheap. It's not cheap, but it's cheap to do. You can do it cheaply,
Yeah,
and
it's not like we're flying out.
you are well, not even that. Just like people are like, it's so expensive, and people like go to like, I don't know, like going to a pumpkin patch would cost us the same amount that it would cost us for our um
Yeah, because we're gonna eat. It's gonna
like
add
that.
up.
Yeah.
You're gonna add. The one thing is we don't have to pay to get in because we already pay monthly to get
But
in.
even with that included, like, like going out on a day just for us to go out and like go to like any type of like family oriented thing where you have to pay.
Yeah,
You're gonna eat food there. Half the time you eat, you're not gonna cook when you get home if it's all day
no,
thing. So you got to eat there
we're definitely
or
doing
out.
that. We're gonna eat out for sure.
Yeah. So it just ends up being just as expensive with when we go to the parks. I can literally load up a cooler. I can make sandwiches. That can be our first like half of the day where we eat that first half and then we eat once while we're there. And it's just
Yeah,
not as expensive as it may seem that it is.
yeah, we always
And the
pack a
baby
cooler.
loves it.
Oh, the parks?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
does.
she's loved it since she was,
Tiny.
we got them almost a year ago now. So since she was 1.
Yeah, one and a half probably. We got them when we.
She was a year and 4 months.
Yeah, so bad.
Yeah.
She loves it. She
She does.
loves it.
Mariah enjoys it. We enjoy it.
Yeah, Mariah loves the rides.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Universal's. I think Universal's worth it when you have older kids, which we still have Mariah that
Yeah,
like
she
likes
loves
to go.
Universal.
So, but
We just
like
got to make more time to
I
go.
just, it's hard to make time because it's like split. Like Everly's not going to be able to really ride anything at Universal. There's like
There's
two
stuff to
rides,
do.
2 or 3 rides, and then there's playgrounds.
Yeah, yeah. They have
What?
the DreamWorks stuff now too, which is mainly playgrounds and a
Yeah, but I
show.
don't think she can ride the. She can't ride
She
the
can't ride
rides
the
that are in
roller
there.
coaster for
No.
sure, but there's like a show and
Yeah,
there's stuff for her to
but
do.
she
But it's
likes the
definitely.
like rides.
I feel like I mean, we could try and bring her to a Universal one again. She'd
I
love to
really,
just
yeah.
walk around. I know
And
you
I
don't
don't
want to
like
go.
really want to go. So it's just like more of you guys going.
I'd love to
I
go.
think I just need to cancel mine, to be
It
honest with
felt
you.
great going that to Horror Nights and just being. I forgot to say when I walked right in the park, a family gave me an express pass, so I got to ride Mummy before I even started my day. It was beautiful.
Nice.
I love Universal, but it is. They don't handle being busy as well. It's not
Mm-mm.
big enough. Disney parks are like this. They're like these big, huge. Like there's room for people.
Yeah, and
So when it's packed, it doesn't feel as.
there's like, and also there's a different, like I always say, there's also like this different little magic behind Disney that Universal is missing, but it's because we have a kid. I
Yeah,
don't
and it's
know if
because you went
Disney
as
is,
a kid too.
yeah, but like you don't experience that specialty difference.
I mean, I do because I've only ever gone with my family.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Disney has like this special like magic that like you literally, I've caught myself crying in the parks because of
Yeah,
my kid. Like it's just so sweet to see them so like happy. Like I don't think I've ever experienced my kids, even Mariah, being like that, like giddy, like
yeah,
little kid happy, other than like on a Christmas morning or something.
right.
And if you're able to go like a couple times a month
It's pretty
and it
nice.
doesn't wear out, they're always still like,
Yeah, they still love it. I mean, Mariah still loves it to this day, and she's a teenager.
yeah. She's
Um,
been going since she was probably, I
a
think,
kid.
5.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're definitely. I definitely get different feelings going to the parks.
Like I enjoy it for
Universal is,
multiple reasons.
yeah, Universal's more just like a hang.
A thriller, yeah, like going out and have, which is fine. It's fun.
It's more of adult
Yeah,
place, I think.
which I don't. I mean, it's just if I had more time to be an adult, like by myself,
Yeah.
I
I think
wouldn't.
I drug you there a lot when we first
Wouldn't my
started dating
I
too.
enjoyed going.
Yeah.
I just don't. I already had my pass when we started dating.
Yeah, I know.
I just I don't know. It's just a
It's not
lot,
as
and
magical.
I'm not a hot. I don't like going out in the heat.
Nobody does.
Some people handle it
You like it
better.
a lot less. I love Universal enough to stand in the heat, and you don't.
I don't.
I
I don't.
love Universal so much, but Disney, man, Disney, it's two different things.
Yeah.
They're like two different worlds.
Like May, mid May, end of May is like the last time I actually went in June.
Yeah,
So actually June, and it wasn't that bad. So like the beginning of June is the last time you're gonna see me at the park until
yeah.
end of August.
I'm not gonna lie. That night at Horror Nights, that was the first time I've ever gone and wasn't overly hot and sweaty and stuff because it was like
Yeah.
60, 70 out, and it's already gotten hotter
Yeah.
again.
There's
I just
probably
got lucky.
actually 4 months out of the year that I'm just
Not gonna be there.
not gonna see me.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
I can't. I do need. I
wish we
do.
lived closer where we could do like other Disney stuff, like the restaurants occasionally, or just
Just
like
go to a
yeah,
resort or something. Yeah. I'm in need of a Disney trip soon.
yeah. It's gonna be hard to fit in,
Yeah, no, this next couple of months are
but
gonna
I
be
wanted to
busy.
go at least once during Christmas time.
Yeah, definitely just to see everything, see the tree and all the decorations.
Yeah, it's
And
just hard for me. I don't know. I might
I
end up
know.
having to just skip it because I'm in a wheelchair and it's being pushed around, and
Yeah,
but also it's nice to be pushed around.
yeah, but the
You don't get as
wheelchair.
hot.
Everybody else is sweating their ass
I'm
off.
just like
But
with a fan.
I'm
This
living my
hernia thing
best
isn't so
life.
bad today.
No, not bad at all.
No,
Not
actually,
bad
it
at
was
all.
bothering me a lot, even just sitting.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the baby would love it because she's already like in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah,
She's
my
already
parents
showing
are
it.
planning to take her, I guess. And,
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm
but
jealous.
that's like January, so it won't be all Christmassy anymore.
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah, I told the boys, I said, well, if you guys are going to take her to Disney, you need to take Mariah to Universal for the weekend, 1 week.
That week
Not that same week, but just fit it in there. If they're going to do something special with
with the
just the
baby,
baby.
then you need to do something with Mariah.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to me and Mariah go to Universal for so long.
Yeah.
We just keep other things keep coming up. I was gonna do it the week I went to Horror Nights, but I went to Horror Nights, so and we went to Top Golf the next day.
Yeah.
So that ain't fitting in there. That ain't fitting in there.
No.
It's just gonna be a hectic couple months.
I mean, yeah. I mean, after I had the baby, Mariah can go on the weekends and stuff. I'm not going to be going anywhere.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, me
Drop that baby
me and
off
her
with
would
your
have a
mom or my
blast.
mom, and I'll chill with the baby. The other baby.
The little one that doesn't
Yeah.
just drinks milk and sleeps.
Yeah.
And poops.
Unless it's like, I'm good, then whatever.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been meaning to bring her. I've said it episodes ago.
Yeah.
Episodes and episodes ago.
She would enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just some
She
YouTube
always
time.
talks about wanting to go. Hagrid's and Velocicoaster, bro. She always wants to ride those rides, and they're so busy.
She's been like the opposite with me during this pregnancy that she was with Everly, and I don't know if it's because I'm carrying a boy, and I don't think she notices that when I was pregnant with Everly, that kid was obsessed with me and loved me,
The baby.
and I felt like it was a little bit of her being nervous that another baby was coming in, but she was also like very attentive. No, she was very concerned about the baby all the time and like excited. I feel like more than ever, and it could just be because she's getting a teenager. Boy, she just wants to like argue with me, or I have to be like she wants me to be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I
No, you guys are
I
both
get that
very
but
that,
like
but
I am also usually actually right. So I'm just kidding.
but no, it's just
As of lately, it just seems like I think
I know
it's
we literally argued about Thanksgiving yesterday.
no, not that. Like it's literally to the point where like the pizza thing. I was like, she has it upside down.
Yeah, and she just refuses to
That
understand.
you were there for that. There was something in the car the other day, and I was like, Mariah, like, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then she's like, yeah, but you need to. I was like, I don't need to understand what you're saying, like, because you're coming at me aggressively with it.
Yeah, she just like she's a teenager, bro. She just turns everything into.
But it's been more than lately. Like I know she's always been like argumentative. I mean, I know who I am. I know I raised her.
She made me upset yesterday, bro. I was like, why are we even?
It's just like even if you say okay, it's enough. Well, it's fine. I understand what you're saying. She's mad because she knows that you don't understand what she's saying or you don't.
But we do.
And she's like, and then it just gets worse. I'm like, dude, it's okay. Can we leave it?
Fine.
Leave it. Drop the conversation.
All right. Well, guess what? Did we even say this yet in the podcast? This episode? Did we
What?
open up with the fact that our anniversary is this week?
We haven't.
Our anniversary is this week. What is this? Our third? Our fourth? It's our third. It's our third wedding anniversary, or fourth. We got
Fourth.
married in 2021, right?
Yeah, so it's our third.
It's our third. Our third anniversary. Our third wedding anniversary. Our fourth. Whatever.
Year since being engaged.
And we're getting close to our 5th year being together.
Yeah.
Wild, bro. Yeah, we got married super quick, guys. We got married with it. We got engaged within 8 months of dating each other.
We were married after a year and 8 months of dating.
A year and
8 months of dating. We literally got married on the day we got engaged.
Yeah, we got engaged 8 months.
Yeah, so a year and 8 months, which is not super. I don't think.
Hey, when you find it and you know it, dude, jump in.
Do it.
Do it,
Just
dude.
do
Just lock
it.
it down.
Yeah, if there's like no like crazy signs, do
Yeah.
it.
And
Sure.
so, like literally, we get paid the day after our anniversary, so we have to wait until. But that's a holiday this week, so maybe we'll get paid the day early. Maybe we'll get paid on our anniversary and be able to go get like McChickens or something. Just
Ballin'.
me, you, the couch, a movie, McChickens. Yeah. Bro, did we talk about this yet? Yellowstone started?
We haven't.
Bro, I meant to mention this right off rip. I hate Facebook so much, dude. Yellowstone started yesterday and we haven't watched it yet. And I've signed in to Facebook 2 seconds on Facebook and it's major plot point ruined for me. People, listen up here, guys. Listen real close with your stupid ears and your stupid typing fingers. Listen. Don't
give it a couple days.
Don't spoil. Why, dude? What makes people want to go on and be like, oh, man, dude? I'm like, you just ruined that for the person that has to wait till the next day. I have children. I can't watch Yellowstone at 8 o'clock at night when my teenager is eating dinner with us and my 2-year-old is learning backflips off the couch. I can't do it.
Copying everything that is said.
Bro, what? Everything. She's definitely said some things that she's not supposed to because she heard us say some things that we're supposed to not be saying. It was me. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, guys, what the heck, man? Stay off of social media. Who cares?
Yeah.
God, that pissed me off so bad. And I gotta watch it knowing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's honestly something that I could have guessed was going to happen because...
Don't say too much because I haven't gotten anything spoiled for me and I like to enjoy.
Well, we know that somebody's not coming back.
We do?
Yeah, because remember, what's his name isn't coming back.
No.
He's not, whatever the main character, whatever the dad's name is.
What do you mean
he's not a part of the show anymore?
Yes, he is. He was supposed to, they signed it and fixed it.
Oh. Yeah, then he is. He's a part of the show.
Babe, God.
I mean, I didn't say anything.
You just did. You said everything you just said. You just ruined it for anybody else listening.
But you don't know why or what? Nothing.
Yeah, you do. He literally was on the road shot.
He's in it, I think, but
you're annoying. Know. I literally said stop. And you were like, no, I'm not spoiling anything so that everybody knows.
It's spoiled for you. You put the pieces together, not me. Yeah, that's annoying. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did.
I'm really annoyed with you right now.
I mean, he's in it, I think.
Babe,
I don't know anything.
Stop talking.
I know nothing.
He's silent at this moment.
Well, okay. I forgot what scripture I was going to bring up. Tiffani let me know that we had an idea at first when we started season 2 that we were going to do, like, I would read the things that I read at church. Dang, maybe I should just read the one I did it. No, I have this pulled up about love because we're in love and what's it called?
Got married.
We got married. We were engaged for a year. We got married. Now we've been married for 3 years. So I'm going to read Romans 12:9 through like 13, I think. I'll probably stop at 12, actually. No, I'll stop at... we'll just read until maybe 14. But yeah, Romans 12, it says, love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to... Hold on, let me turn my brightness up. Cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourself. Never be lacking of zeal. Don't know what zeal means, but I'm getting the vibes. But keeping your spiritual fever, serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affection, faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. So basically, the name of the chapter is literally Love in Action.
Literally be us.
Yeah, be more like us, you stupids.
Babe, you just...
What?
That's aggressive.
It wasn't vulgar. Be more like the
And it was
Lord.
the word Zell. Like have more...
Zeal.
Oh, okay.
Zeal. It's not Zell. It's not. I'm not
Like
gonna.
zealous.
No, and I'm not gonna Zell you $25. I don't
Come
got
on,
it.
man.
I don't got it. I don't got it for you. But yeah, that's cool.
That is,
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna come up with a scripture too, but you
I
didn't.
panicked and I was like, just kept going through them and was like, I nothing, I can't.
I can't figure one out, dude.
No.
Freaking so many
I
words
went
in
through
this
ones
book.
that I thought would like love and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I am very thankful that God brought you to my life, and
I'm very thankful that God brought you to my life, and then you brought me to God.
oh, thank you, baby.
I love you very much. We
I'm
did it together. We're
very
done.
happy that you think that I had anything to do with that, but
I mean, it was all him, obviously,
yeah.
but I'll give you some credit. You're an angel. You're just a little angel person that got sent, Two
Yeah.
angels, actually, because I have a daughter because of you. And then another one came. And now a son's on the way. Look at that. Starting a lineage, aren't we?
We are complete.
Completely starting a small, not small anymore, medium-sized family.
Yeah.
We're not a small family anymore. That's
No.
crazy. We're going to need a bigger car. We're going to need a bigger house. We're going to need bigger everything. Bigger trash can because there's going to be a lot of diapers changing and poop everywhere. And man, that baby had poop on her fingers the other day and it blew my mind.
Blew your mind?
Yeah, I was getting tires changed on the car.
She's
You actually had to
literally
deal
playing
with it.
on the floor. Just changed her diaper maybe 15 minutes prior.
Yep.
And she comes over to me and she's like looking at her hand and then looking at me. So I look at her hand and it honestly looks like she had like a marker or something. I'm like, did you get a marker on you? So I go to like rub it.
Brown marker.
And I was like, okay, that's not marker.
That smells like poo.
That's poop. Yeah.
Ugh.
And yeah.
That hasn't happened. Nothing like that has happened in a long time.
No. But I mean it's common. Kids like,
Yeah, accidents happen. Babies be pooping. We gotta get that baby potty trained is what we gotta do.
Yeah, we just gotta take a full weekend to do it, a Saturday, and like not do anything, not leave anywhere, not have.
Yep.
And like I think we could probably do it a Saturday and a Sunday.
We're both yawning toward the end of this sode.
I think I have to today.
Right. I think I have to do this though. Is like prompt what are they called?
Skit.
No. Dang.
This whole thing has been a skit. We've acted it out 3 times before.
No, I had topics written down.
Yeah.
The last couple episodes that we've done, like we've literally just gotten in here and just talked,
blah, blah,
which
blah,
is fine.
blah.
But it's like I don't feel like we get on a stride until
the end.
Till like too late, not too late, but late, and then we end up going too long. Like right now, we're at an hour and we're done. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna bring up the fact of the what we were talking about, the like doing YouTube stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but maybe. I don't know. I want to do it. I just gotta find time to do it. But I think that I love YouTube so much. YouTube is like my life.
Yeah.
And I think that I love making music, obviously, but I think I just got to find other creative things to do too.
Yeah.
Because music is just like I make the songs and I release them. I'm not in love with like the content and stuff for music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's not as I really love this. Like you saw it yesterday. It made me upset yesterday.
Yeah.
But like I love that I got this to look as good as it looks. I love making our clips.
Yeah, you enjoy doing this type of stuff. The only thing I want to, I just want to be TikTok famous so I can make money and stay at home.
You got to start making.
I don't know how to do that.
Gotta start making
Yeah, but they're
TikToks.
so cringy when you see somebody, even like you can literally be watching the same video over and over and over again and be like laughing at it or enjoying it or seeing these trend. The moment you see somebody you know do it, you're like, ooh, why are you on the internet doing that in your 30s?
Yeah, I think I would focus on YouTube.
Like, I don't,
I think
I
honestly, I
don't
would
want to
be.
see that video and go,
I,
ooh.
yeah, I think I honestly too like would treat a lot of the if I was to do content and make YouTube videos, I would treat it a lot like this. But you just wouldn't. I mean, you could be in some too, but it's basically what I'm doing
Yeah.
already, just talking and
No.
then like turning it into stuff like different topics,
Right. No,
like
all I
talking
was
about
saying is like you
movies and
enjoy this type of stuff.
oh,
You
I
love it.
love
I
it. I
said the only
live
thing I want to only be on the internet for is to become rich, or
and
not
that's
rich, but like,
yeah.
like I don't want to work a regular job. I want to just,
Yeah, but then you gotta treat it like a job to make it
yeah, for
happen.
sure. But they're definitely working like 4 or 5 hour days rather than
Yeah,
long days. I
I
like my
don't know.
schedule right
YouTube,
now.
my shit would be. I just cussed on accident. Sorry, guys. That's been happening a lot lately.
I'm telling you. So I have been saying to not to get completely off of what we're talking about and to continue like a super long. So when you get into Christianity
Yes.
and like you like fall headstrong, like so, and like love, and not that I'm out of love with it, but you get this passion for it right
Mm-hmm.
up and it just feels amazing and everything about it is amazing. But then your regular life starts to seep back through
Yeah.
without you even acknowledging that it's doing like cursing or like
Yeah.
doing
You
things.
backslide a
You
little bit.
backslide and it's so hard not to catch it. And I think it was like a good 3 weeks of me like kind of backsliding before I realized I'm like, man, I've been backsliding. I haven't been praying as much.
Yeah.
We haven't been praying together.
No.
We haven't been praying with the baby. Like it just started like backsliding and like it's not that I feel any less grateful to God, but I'm showing him that I'm less
Right.
grateful by not continuously. And it's like you have to realize it's not something that just naturally comes. It's something that you have to work towards because this world is so like against God and like living that type of life that it's so easy to just become like back to the way you
Yeah.
were. And it's something that you have to work towards each day. And I
Yep.
think over time, no matter how long you've been doing it, there's battles and there's things that you like, you have like trials and tribulations through, but like
Seasons.
yeah, but like that it comes a little bit more like natural because you've been doing it for so long. We're just so new into like
Yeah.
trying to live this way that we have to constantly kind of like snap ourselves out of like, oh, we're backsliding, we're not,
Right.
we're Sunday Christians, and that's not something I want to ever be. I mean, not ever. Clearly, there's been times where we're like just
Yeah.
you
I
know,
think it's easier for. I mean, it's
and it's
easy
so easy to
to.
say we're good people, like
Yeah. I
but
mean, I
that's
think
not what a
in.
Christian just is. It's
No.
just being a
Yeah.
good
I
person,
mean,
and it's just
I think that we're do. Yes, we just gotta. There's a couple things that we
yeah. I think
need to
mostly
just
it's like
stay
the
back on
praying,
and then not cussing
not
because
cussing. Yeah,
as much because geez, I think that I don't know. I think it's easier for you to feel like you're backsliding more because, it's easier for me to feel like I'm not backsliding as much because I'm involved with something in the church like every other week too. So I have my Sundays every week and then I have worship
right.
too, where it's like I feel like I'm involved more, but I've been wanting to slow down on cussing and then there's just days where I'm just out here saying cuss words.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we're not doing it as in our home, and our home is where it's most
No,
important.
absolutely.
And like us praying together and you being the leader of the home with God and everything like that, we're just not doing that. And I just think it'll keep like we're going to church and like I'm trying to remember to like, pray every day or read my Bible. And like I've always been a person that prayed every day, but
Yeah.
like they're almost like robotic prayers. Like I know like I'm going to pray these things and they're
Right.
things that I do want. Protection over my family and,
Just regular
forgiveness, but
prayers.
like I want to come where more when like even in like a split second when I'm struggling with something, I go immediately to him.
Right.
And I just feel like I've been backing with like backsliding with that stuff and it's just like I don't want to be a Christian just when I'm at church
Yeah.
or when
No.
I'm doing things, like that. I want it to be my everyday at home in the car, on my way to work, at work.
Right.
And I haven't really been. So,
Should I answer this?
um, I
We'll
don't
make
know.
it quick, and then I'll tell him to call. I'll call back.
I'm
Hello, friend.
Oh, sorry.
You're on the podcast right now, dude. Welcome to Forever and Then Some. Say hello to the people. Say hello to your
Hello,
wife, our
guys.
only listener.
Hi, wifey of mine.
Yeah, I heard about what you just sent me. I have to watch it still. I'm gonna get on that, but we're literally
Yeah.
we're finishing up right now, so I was just like, let me answer it and say what's all, dude.
Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, dude. I didn't even know D23 Brazil was going down, and then I seen all the stuff about it on the old That Tracks podcast. So I had to look it up, and I seen that was like,
Yeah, I didn't
whoa.
tell Tiffany about this yet either. But yeah, D23 in Brazil,
Nice.
and they show like actual footage of Cars Land.
Oh wow.
Well,
Right,
yeah,
right.
no, they built like a test track of it somewhere else.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they have
To
video
test
of it.
Like
to
a
test
model.
like the buggies that they're gonna use.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'll have to watch it. Here, I'll give you a call back in a little bit. Though we're wrapping up, and then I'll holler back at you.
Okay, dude. Oh, bye, friend.
Bye,
Bye.
friends. Later, dude. Love you, man. Yeah, they're doing that. I heard that on That Tracks today, and I was like, oh, we're getting close to new stuff.
That's
even
cool.
though it's years away, but whatever. But yeah, I agree. We need to make sure that we're bringing it or keeping it at home.
Yeah.
As much as it's in our hearts always. I just feel like it's a
Right.
part of me now, so maybe I'm just like not acting it out as much. I don't
Right.
know.
No,
But
I
yeah,
definitely, like
you're
I said, I feel like
100%.
it's with me, but I just feel like we're not like the main things is like between like a husband and wife to pray together.
Yeah.
Like it's like 1%. It's very low. It could be more than 1%, but I think it's like 1% out of couples that pray together get divorced. Like
don't pray together.
if you do pray together, you're very unlikely to be divorced.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You know, families that pray together are
People that
are not likely to be like broken families. Like your kids, like know that they're loved and they're secure in the home.
Yeah, couples that pray together
Stay together. Yeah, I just think it needs to be more between you and me and God, and then with our and the kids. And
Are you trying to tell me that you feel like you're closer to divorcing me right now, bro?
No, I just think that like if that is such a beautiful like gift that he's giving you, like if you come to me, because your marriage should be like a three-way between us and God, and like always communicating through him for our marriage and like going through that
Absolutely.
together. And I just think if that's such a benefit that he gives to couples that pray to him, why are we not taking advantage of that kind of, I guess, like
Absolutely.
Why, you know what I mean?
Get off your secular butt, Brian, and lead this family in Christ, okay? And I know that's not what you're saying. I'm just joking. I'm being me on the podcast because I'm just a personality over here.
You're an amazing personality.
I love you very much.
I love you.
So yeah, I agree. We'll work on it.
I mean, there's personal things I got to work on too. Like I've been cursing.
Yeah,
a lot
you
lately.
do. You curse like a freaking pirate.
I do.
A haunted pirate ride.
Yeah, I do. So if you didn't know that about me, now you do.
You cuss like a haunted ghost.
I curse more than most men I know.
I'm sorry. What?
I curse more than most men I know. I curse like a man working on a construction site.
Yeah, you do. You grew up around men on construction sites, and you work in a kitchen, and you're a boss.
I'm just a very aggressive woman.
Boss woman. You are pretty aggressive. No, just kidding. You're a soft angel. Well, then, if this is the end of the podcast, let me say this stuff. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, baby. That's what people say, right?
Ding.
If you're listening on the stuff on the apps, give us some good reviews, give us some stars. If you're still hanging at the end of the episode, let us know in those comments on the YouTube. Also, if you want, we're Christians. We're a family. We're working you hear the things that we like. Leave us a comment if you have any ideas on like conversations you want us to have. I'm gonna try and come up with more like I feel like I gotta add topics to the show to like to like make people come in, like we update on our family and we like tell people how we're raising our kids and what's going on in life. I also want to like put some informational stuff here and there in there to bring people in. So if let us know in the comments if there's something you want us to talk about. There's a trend on TikTok that you're like, that is blasphemy, what do these people think? I'll tell you what I think, bro. But we're gonna close this one out with prayer. You want to pray?
Yeah.
You want me to pray?
Sure. Do you want to pray?
Yes, let's do it. You were just saying, let's do it. All right.
Do it.
I love you guys. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for each other. I'm so grateful for my beautiful wife. I'm grateful for this beautiful home we have, our beautiful children, and another beautiful day. We pray for everybody on the podcast listening. We pray for all their families, all the beautiful vets in this world who served our country. We pray they have amazing days. And I pray that you help us remember to include you more in our lives. My wife deserves it. My life deserves it. We're not worthy, but we could be. Huh? That fell off a little bit. Okay. We love you very much for everything, Lord. In Jesus' name, the people say,
Amen.
Amen. I prayed for like the second time at church for worship this week. Got a lot of compliments for that too.
Awesome.
Oh, I love that. All right, good. I feel great.
Yeah, because like praying is such a difficult thing to do. Because like I don't know why, but at least for me, I like get self-conscious about my prayer. Like, am I praying correctly for these people? Am I like giving them? Am I? It's just for like I don't know.
I feel you.
I enjoy praying. When it's myself.
I definitely get nervous when people like at church when they're like, I'm never the one that's like, I'll do it.
Right.
But when they're like, Brian, you take it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do love it. So you're right. We need to just do that more.
Yeah.
Together. Because I do it up here in the car every day of my life.
Yeah.
We just got to include it in our family more. You're 100% right. We love you guys. Have an amazing Tuesday because we're uploading this
tonight
on a Tuesday. Yeah, just vets, guys. Thank you guys for your service, all that fun stuff. Happy Veterans Day. Enjoy your weeks. We'll talk to you hopefully next Monday, maybe Tuesday. It's kind of easier for us to do this on Monday, so we'll see. But definitely next week. We're not skipping another week again. We got to be consistent. And I also got to make content out of all this stuff for TikTok. So love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.